Transition. Right. Start. It's for you, Kenny.
To you, Kenny. Lovely.
Ugh.
Yeah, I agree.
Evening, everybody. Welcome to Drink a Thing Trivia. Another Thursday night of us and our shenaniganery and whatnot.
You're a shenaniganery.
I am a shenaniganery. For those of you who haven't played before, which honestly, I think at this point right now is just regular. I don't want viewers hidden. I want to see who's in chat. Looks like the regulars. But anyway, if you want to play, either scan the QR code in the top right or play the browser that we put in the chat. That is how you're going to answer all your questions tonight. You got to sign up and do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, quick announcement before we get into everything. We're going to take a hiatus next week. Not a hiatus, I guess, just a week break. Wedding season is kicking up, and of course, the first week of weddings starting up, both Lucas and I are out of town. So we will not be having trivia next week, but fear not, we will be back the week after that.
Yeah.
Guess I can also turn down this.
We're gonna be back and do the thing and do the trivias, and
yeah,
people can hone in their mental sharpness. I'll look up more words in the thesaurus. That way I know more things to say.
Yep. And then, of course, our last, this is obviously a couple weeks out, but the 26th is the last Thursday of the month, which is also our Marvel theme night. So make sure you come out for that.
All the movies. Do all the things.
Yep. There's a new Marvel movie coming out tomorrow. I think tonight.
What's up?
Or tonight midnight, I guess.
What is it? One new
Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. More Benedict Cumberbatch in my life is fine.
I am okay with that. Tom Hiddleston and Benedict Cumberbatch just all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like we said, if you want to play, make sure you're on the Triv Now app or in the browser. Scan the QR code. That's our code for the room if you want it. Aside from that, rules. One rule.
Rule
Rule number one. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, I remember that rule.
That covers everything. If you're asking,
it really covers everything.
What about cheating? Don't be a dick. What about making fun of each other? Don't be a dick. What about insert third thing here that you probably have a question about? See, rule number one. Don't be a dick.
Hey, I figured one out. What about not wearing pants while you play trivia?
Don't show your dick.
Aha! Unless you've been asked by a consenting friend, then you can show your dick. But no one's consenting right now.
Now it's a misdemeanor sex offense in Virginia, so.
Kim just looked at me and said, no dicks.
No dicks.
Rule number 3.
That's probably, yep. I make the rules.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Here it is. We've done it. I think we've covered the rules.
As far as cheating goes, if there's anyone who hasn't played before, just when we're asking a question, don't navigate away from the app or from the browser until, you know, you've answered the question, and then you're good. It's pretty easy.
So what we're letting you know is you can do it in the browser. That's cool. Just answer your trivia question, then continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah. We don't care if you're on Facebook or Reddit or whatever. Just do all that stuff in between questions or after you answer a question.
There you go.
And we'll go from there. So, I think that answers all of those. Any other burning questions from anyone in the audience? Good? No? Cool.
I think that was all the thinking, Doug.
Yep. My brain is already fuzzy. It's time for the drinking part.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking, you can't really tell because I poured it in a cup, but it's a margarita.
Yay!
Because Cinco de Mayo, which is also Allie's birthday, so it's really easy to remember.
Double win.
I know, right?
I attempted to participate.
So we had this conversation about like when we'd want to get married, And I said I wanted April Fool's Day. Not because April Fool's Day, but because April 1st is super easy to remember. And really, I'm just trying to protect myself from, being murdered in the future, so.
Kenny wants a 2-in-1 button so she doesn't have to double redeem.
Actually,
I got my drink in for her while you were telling your story, so you owe one again. Give the 2-for-1 special, only $3.50.
That's actually what I was just gonna make it all hosts and set it up to $3.50 or $400.
Nice. So I tried to participate in Cinco de Mayo and get like margaritas in a can, but then I got distracted by cider, as I do. But we decided to distinctify, so I got Boulder Rock, and it's blackberry flavored. So I have blackberry Boulder Rock, and we're gonna adventure through the variety pack for the rest of the night. But as we all know, it just gets put in a hurricane koozie. So drink the hurricane, be hurricane. I don't know.
Hurricanes ain't playing tonight though.
They aren't. But as you can tell by my starting to grow back in face and hoodie, I'm doing all I can do to support them in mind, will, and spirit. Even on their days off, I'm trying to heal them. The trash team that is the Bruins.
That's fair. That's very fair.
You know it. Would you like your verification code?
Yes.
220076.
There we go.
It came straight to my phone.
I don't have that. I don't have that email address that pops up on my phone. Only my.
I have it attached to my phone now, just so it's easier to get into Twitch.
Only my my professional one and my work one show up on my phone, so I need to change that. All right.
Do I do first question or do you first question? I forget.
I feel like you could do first question.
Yeah, you be doing that. Let's let you sort out our 2-for-1, and I'll go ahead and read the first question. As always, first round of the night. It's current events. I'm gonna sneak over to the team page real quick and see grilled stuffed bunghole and crunchy bunghole supreme. I'm gonna go with Taco Bell items.
Yeah,
that's where I'm going. All right, current events. On Saturday night, the White House Correspondents' Dinner took place in D.C. for the first time in over 2 years. Which late-night talk show host was in charge of the roast this year? I actually saw an article on this because someone from my hometown tagged the comedian and was like, "This guy's actually pretty cool."
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, "Oh God, that's what you needed, was them to roast people at the Correspondents' Dinner." Well, although I do enjoy this comedian, I think he's rather talented, and that correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, would be Mr. Trevor Noah. But it was he was on it. That's what we will say. He was in fact on it. That was an intense roasting.
I love when he does it because he just doesn't, like, nobody gets away ever.
He didn't pull punches, man. For reference, with our other answers there, Conan hosted in 2013. Jimmy in 2012, and Corden has never hosted.
That's probably for the best.
Jimmy? Why did we write Jimmy? Is that Colbert's real name?
James Corden, Stephen Colbert, Conan O'Brien, Conan, Jimmy Corden. So yeah. I think it's supposed to be, was it Jimmy Fallon?
Ah, well, there you go. Things you learn.
Yeah. I think who was the last one who did it? I was another black comedian who just let everyone have it. I can't remember who, but to this day, was it Seth Meyers takes responsibility for Trump running for president because it was at a Correspondents' Dinner that he made fun of him or something like that?
That probably sounds about correct.
Yeah.
Rust, if it were me, what I'd do is the same thing. If I were you, I'd do the same thing I do, which is I listen to my morning radio show, which basically covers enough of these current events that I know what's going on. That's it.
That's about what I do. Is I go on YouTube and I watch the news recap from whichever show shows up first. It's either NPR, NBC, one of the late night hosts, like someone does like a recap, and that's always seems to be like the first video on my YouTube. So I just watch that. I'm like, I'm good. Okay.
Simple, easy, done.
Yep. All right, number 2. My sphincter clenched this a little bit, but Ford issued a major recall on one of its vehicles due to a rollaway risk of cars accidentally rolling away when in park. Which vehicle just wants to roll away? That's using the word roll away too many times.
This is the reason why in rock quarries that we use chalk blocks. They made that a rule so that you have a physical device in case the car breaks so it won't roll away.
That's
it's dumb.
That's fair.
And annoying, but this is why.
What did you were around when I had my dad's 350Z, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
It had a roll away problem. It rolled away. So the parking brake was broken, or the handbrake or whatever. So I parked and put the handbrake on, and it rolled backwards into a Jeep Wrangler. And my dad, to this day, refuses to admit that there could have been a problem with the handbrake. He said, I must not have put it...
You didn't put it in park.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
Wow.
I got out of the car, closed it, locked it, walked up to my bedroom, went to a camping event. The whole time, the car hadn't moved. And then I came back and it had
changed its mind.
Yeah, That was, it was me not putting it in park.
I think the sad part of this was the guy from Star Trek. When Chekhov was the one that his own car, rolled
over him, yeah.
I think the Jeep, he had a Jeep and it had this problem. I think it disengaged or something, and that's how it rolled backwards toward him.
Yep. Well, the answer is the Explorer.
Ah, the good old Ford Explorer.
I think everyone knew someone whose like parent owned a Ford Explorer growing up.
I had a girlfriend whose mom had an Explorer.
Like, that was like the quintessential either hand-down car to your kid when they learn to drive, or soccer mom car.
Kim's parents had a Escape. Was it a Ford Escape? They had an Explorer too. Yeah, so Kim's family had an Explorer as well. Oh God, yeah, that's true. They had the same thing I had, the Ford Windstar, the most beautiful square van in the world.
Oh, jeez.
Block.
We had the Chrysler.
We had the Chrysler Grand Canyon. No, we had the Pontiac Grand Canyon. That was the second one we bought. Yeah, the good old bucket seats.
Yeah, what was I can't remember the name of that stupid van though. The Chrysler made.
Chrysler had the Grand Canyon.
Was it? Chrysler.
Maybe. Ah, well, I can figure it out.
It was the
what the internet provides.
Dodge Grand Caravan, Plymouth Voyager.
That's right. The Grand Caravan was Dodge's.
Oh, it was the Chrysler Grand Voyager.
Wow. Yeah, I wasn't going. I was not zagging that way.
Yeah, it looked like a piece of shit, but it had a TV with VCR in it because we bought it like used, and it was like one of those like someone bought it. And
they built a VCR into it.
Yeah,
like they made the little thing.
Oh yeah, so there was a TV. So it had a pop top on it. There was a TV, and on the left side there was like this little thing you'd pull up that the VCR, and on the other side you pulled up and it was empty space for all the VHSs to go in. But like,
so good.
It was one of those things that like someone bought the car thinking they could afford all the payments, and then it got repoed like immediately, so it only had like 100 miles on it, and we got it for like next to nothing because it was a repo car.
That's amazing.
Yep. So my parents would always tell us how far away we were by movies. So if we're going to like my grandparents, like, all right, we're like 3 movies away now. We're like, okay.
These are our time limits. The country music lost a legend on Saturday when one half of a famous duo passed away at the age of 76. What duo am I talking about? So the one I remember, we had the Windstar, and then we had the Grand Canyon, which was the Pontiac one. But what I remember, I know where I was going with this now. My truck broke, real time, fast forward, and I think the point of my story here was give a dad a minivan, and they will just do something to it.
Yeah, that
because
sounds about
that's
right.
how minivan is a dad's experiment to try to deal with family trips. My truck broke. Again, working a rock quarry, right? 4-wheel drive, pretty necessary. Take my truck in, go to the 2 closest rental car places. What's it called? What's the standard rental car place?
Enterprise.
Enterprise. I go to 3 Enterprises actually, and all they can find me is a Grand Caravan GT. Yeah, they make that. They make the sport version, and this dad had cleared out all the seats and put a speaker system in it. The thing was beautiful. I mean, it was a beautiful Grand Caravan that drove really fast, but it was not designed for rock quarry life. So I come pulling in, and everybody's like, "Nice minivan, bro." I busted like both taillights out of it, and when I got it back to them, it was just streaked in mud, like you had painted it brown.
Oh, jeez.
And they were like, "Man, that thing looks rough." And I was like, "I told you I'll work in a rock quarry." And they're like, "Yeah, fair. That's on us. Cool. Have a good night." I did. I let them know.
I spelled out the problem for you.
So to the chagrin of our viewers, the correct answer here was the Judds, and Ashley and what's the other Judd? Because the mama died. The sisters. It's Ashley and the other sister, Winona, I think, had a really, really good speech at the CMAs, I think, or whatever music. They were supposed to sing at it. They did a really, really good speech.
Naomi and Winona, yeah.
Yeah, because Naomi, I guess Naomi's the other daughter then, and then Ashley's the sister that was the actress that stopped. So she came on stage to talk with her sister about their mom. It was really heartfelt. I really liked it.
All right. Number 4. A leading political figure made an unannounced trip to Ukraine, to the Ukrainian capital, to meet with Zelensky. Which U.S. official became the most senior U.S. politician so far to meet directly with Zelensky since the war broke out over 2 months ago?
I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised by this one.
I was too.
I was impressed by their gusto. Again, gonna buy myself a thesaurus. It's just gonna sit here.
They're taking action, or they're...
Yeah, I was impressed. I was very impressed by this person doing this. Not gonna lie. Kim, what do you want from Domino's besides your pizza? Since I forgot to order it earlier. That's it? Okay, cool.
All right, that's everybody. The answer is Nancy Pelosi. Someone did answer Blinken, but Speaker of the House is higher in the succession chain than Secretary of State.
I was just going to say pecking order, but yeah, that's the correct term.
So Anthony Blinken has gone, but he was the most senior until Pelosi went.
Taking a hard turn in current events, the NFL draft went down last Thursday. Which team got the first pick? You want to hit them with a bonus point here and see if anybody can even get the college that was drafted first? Because I doubt anyone knows the name of the person.
Yeah, which college got drafted first?
Yeah, which college got drafted first? I hit you with a... Okay, Kim.
Jeez, all
with
right.
the UGA point, can you tell me his name? Or his position? He was a defensive player, McGee.
Defensive player McGee.
Defensive end Trayvon Walker drafted first. God, I didn't even know that. I would have whiffed hard. She's over here throwing up like gang signs. Are you okay?
All right, I guess we have to dehydrate now.
Oh, do we have to dehydrate again? Up. She bought the community deal. Cameron, the cap's not on. Is that why we're watching the Rangers Pens? 7:30. Okay. The Rangers Pens game the other night was really good. Let's see what you did there.
I like how all of these teams could legitimately be the first pick in any given year. Suck.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
I mean, really throw the Titans and the Cardinals and the Dolphins up there.
Costco button. Yeah.
Yep.
The Costco button. Oh god. Sorry, I got distracted.
All right. Which late night host announced last week that they are leaving late night in 2023?
Yeah, I heard about this one too. I heard all the current events. I feel good about myself.
I didn't catch any of this.
Yeah, this was all on my morning radio show. It was great. The cool little friendly hint for you here now. My buddy works for Domino's. And if you like Papa John's pizza, but your wife likes Philly cheesesteak from Domino's, the whole problem I've always had with Domino's is I don't think their sauce tastes good. Their hearty marinara tastes like Domino's. It's like sweet sauce. So now I just get a pizza and put hearty marinara on it. Done and done.
Done.
Actually, I add more meat to it. They don't have bacon on their pizza, the nerds.
Also, I will say, Domino's, what is it?
Sandwiches or the
No, the whatever their extra large is, the hand toss, Brooklyn, whatever, is just straight garbage. It is, like, there is a good amount of grease, and then there's just, that's all you can taste amount of grease.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. My thing about Domino's was always that their sandwiches and desserts were excellent. Never big on their pizza, but this hearty marinara play has really changed my opinion on their pizza. Like, I love it. I had it last week, and I ate a half a pizza. Is the dog okay?
No.
The dog just like assaulted Kim.
Oops. All right, next. Well, the answer to that one is James Corden.
Yeah, Corden said that he didn't envision this being like his whole career. That was what he came out and said. Like, when he took this job, he didn't want this to be the end all be all, and he felt like that's what he was settling into, and he wanted to change it up, do one more year of this, and then try to pursue other things.
I mean, he's been in movies before and stuff, so.
Exactly. I mean, Corden's a talented dude. I actually kind of like James Corden, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh, an auction in Hong Kong. I like where this is going. I don't know. An auction in Hong Kong last week saw the world's largest blue diamond ever, sold for $57.5 million approximately. How many carats was this beautiful ocean diamond? Let's see. There's the exact. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. How's that possible? Oh, okay. I could not piece together, like, the note that was in there. Kind of feel like being friendly here. Let's see here. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Wonder if anyone can tell us how many carats the Hope Diamond is. Anybody out there? I'll take a shot at the bonus question. Tell me how many carats the Hope Diamond is. Since you're all in already.
Yep.
You nerds. I would have given a little leeway too. I probably would have went plus or minus 5 carats there, but 69. Nice.
Nice.
You get to drink, Penny. All of them. All of the carats. So much to the chagrin of Kim. The Hope Diamond is 45.52 carats. It's funny. It's like the other answers were some of the other things. The correct answer here was 15.1. Let's see here. 530, which most of you answered, is the largest clear-cut diamond, the Cullinan one in the Queen's Cross Scepter. Did I say that right? Cullinan? Sure.
No idea.
And the Hope Diamond, which we mentioned, and the largest sapphire ever found was 1,400. 420. Blaze it. Bring it home, Doug.
And last one of the round. Free wager. World's oldest person, Kane Tanaka, passed away this week. How old was she?
As we all know. Now, this is one of my favorite parts about my morning radio show. Is when they talk about the people that are like 100 to 110, and they ask them what they did their whole life, and most of them are like, I smoked 2 packs of Marlboro every day and drank a quart of whiskey.
Every time.
And I'm doing fine. Or I ate 10 hot dogs and drank 2 Mountain Dews for supper and pancakes with straight molasses at Mrs. Buttersworth, and they lived to be 110.
It's always
nuts.
like the marathon health nuts die at like 65.
Yeah, that's because they work their body to death. The body is not designed to marathon. It's why we call it marathon. We call it marathon because Homeboy was running from Athens to Marathon, and he died when he delivered the note to the general in Marathon.
He said one word and died.
That was it. What? Kim? I mean, that's when the man that your event is named after passed away because he tried to do it. You ain't doing something right.
I mean, to be fair, he was running the whole time with his shield and armor on, because if you ever showed up anywhere without your shield, you were considered like you had to have run away from a battle if you don't have your shield, because you threw it away to get away faster. So to make sure he didn't get killed before he got to the capital, he had to run with his shield, his sword, or spear or whatever, and his armor. But given the times, that probably wasn't like a too terrible amount, but still.
I want to raise your to be fair there, and I want to raise it because that doesn't matter. They have like super marathons now. Like, we got bored of doing the thing that killed someone, and we're like, let's make it bigger.
Yeah, 100 miles one day, 400 miles 3 days.
I don't run. I will jog from my truck to the rock that I load 100 foot away, and that's it. I may occasionally get on a treadmill or an elliptical and run for like 10 minutes. No.
Nah, I've already
do it.
I've already accepted that, like, if a bear's chasing us, like, I'm gonna be the meal. I'm okay with that.
It's why me and Doug train in hand-to-hand combat. Our assessment of being chased by a bear is, I'm gonna try to fight this thing, and when I lose, at least the story's gonna say he stupidly tried to fight the bear, and I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna get to the pearly gates, and John's gonna be like, "What's up? You decide to fight the bear finally?" I'm be like, "You damn right." He's like, "We don't say damn in heaven." I'm like, "Yes, sir. I'm sorry."
No,
go in.
On my tombstone, my last words were, "Don't worry, guys. I think I can take it."
I got this. See, me and Doug have said those words before. It never ends well. Doug, do you want to beat up these Michigan fans on Bourbon Street? Why, yes,
I do. In fact, I do.
We got this.
It has taken nods from people before to get me, like, ready to go. Like, someone shouting. We were in Benny's one time, and some dude was showing his butt and all this other stuff, and Jason just kind of looks over and goes, I'm like, yeah.
Let's do this.
That was it. That was all it took.
Oh, God.
Well, the answer would be 119. I was gonna say I was gonna, like, give some more leeway, but someone put 121 down, but then someone put 119, so it's like, no.
Someone got it right.
Yep.
Someone got it right. You gotta roll with it.
Yep.
Feels bad.
All right, here we go. Here is your leaderboard. In first place, 14.236. Beefy 7-layer bunghole. Second place, 14.19. Third place, grilled stuffed bunghole, 7.48. And fourth place, crunchy bunghole supreme with 0.94. Why does the team with the most people on it have the least amount of points? Just
I think they gambled.
I'm just asking
they gambled with all their stuff.
Just asking a
Can we
question.
steal from our Star Wars points, Kenny? I think you need to hydrate more.
Yep.
Y'all were more drunk last week and it worked out.
That would be an.
I win for now.
That would be an interesting dynamic to add. Like,
what's that?
If you could say, like, up to 10 points a week, you could say, take 10 points off my score and bank them for another time. And then you would have to be regular, and then you show up and be like, here's 100 points. But you can only do it if you're in first place. You'd have to give up first place. You have to give up the number of points it takes you to get out of first place.
Yeah, I think you go, like, opposite there. I think, like, you have that reserved and you can only use it if you're in dead last, like right now, and you cash it in for your 10 points, and suddenly you're back in the game.
That'd be good.
But no, Kenny, no, do better.
Bad Kenny.
Getting out of current events. Bad Kenny. All right, let's see here. Scroll. Hey, it's my category for the week. Guess what, people? It's the NHL playoffs. And so, in honor of that, let's do hockey logos. You're gonna see a logo on the screen. All right, I want you to give me, and it is multiple choice, so I believe in you, the city that the logo is based on. The team name, when you're gonna be really confused, we'll give you the team name afterwards. City they're from. Here's your first logo. Because me and Doug have learned that apparently we just like 2 degrees of separation. I don't know why, but that's a thing we like to do in our quizzes.
Yep, that's about it.
I don't know why I thought some of these were kind of going to be difficult. They might not be. This might be 3-point round. Because everyone in the first round knew this is the St. Louis Blues. That is St. Louis.
This Wheel of Doom.
I really, really didn't like this team.
Nope.
Sports puckball.
Sports
You
puckball.
shouldn't like this team either, actually.
I do not like this team.
Because I think this team also knocked you guys out of a few cup runs as well. Because they're the ones that beat us in 02.
They have knocked us out of the finals before.
Yeah, they in 02 we played them in the finals. I hated it. Made me sad. We got murdered. We got beat like 4-1.
Oof.
Then Rod Brindamore came back with a vengeance. We played the Oilers in the 05 Cup. I always forget that. Oh,
Jeez.
Edmonton. Without Wayne Gretzky, you sucked. Then you got Connor McDavid, and you still just can't do anything with his beautiful glory. Then you got Leon Draisaitl, and Lord, I hope you guys make it out of the first round of the playoffs.
What? Like, when was the last time a Canadian team, like...
The last time that a Canadian team won the Cup was like 50 years ago, because it's a thing. It was like 70, 80. I know Calgary won it in 89.
That's not,
And
like,
then,
Florida should never win. Florida doesn't see snow.
therefore, they shouldn't be allowed to have a cup.
Correct. But this
Oh my
would be
God.
the Detroit Red Wings.
That is the Red Wings. Hockey Town. Hockey Town. Is that the one where they throw the cat? No. They throw the octopus on the ice, right? That's Detroit, isn't it? Because I know Nashville throws catfish on the ice. But anyway, this kitty. No, they're dead.
The Detroit Red
throw
Wings.
Hockey fans are weird. There's a story behind the octopus as well. One is Florida. Florida has 2 teams. One is Florida and one is Tampa. That's true. And after I said what I said, good job, everybody. That is the Nashville Predators. That is the Nashville. I mean, it didn't make me dumb. You had to know their logo. Your turn.
This sleek plane.
Canada won the Stanley Cup. Last time Canada won the Stanley Cup, Montreal won it in 1993. It's their sport.
Wait.
And it's been 29 years.
Oh, 1993. Okay.
93.
Jeez.
Yeah. The Canadians did it in 93.
I thought you said 1893. I'm like, hold on. I know a Canadian team has won.
93.
I don't think
No,
the
Montreal
NHL has been
won.
a thing since then.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. I think the original 4 was like early 1900s.
Some of these
1917 in Montreal, Canada.
some of these mascots make no sense. Like Al the Octopus is the Detroit Red Wings mascot.
Yep, there you go. Oh yeah, there was a bonus on this question. So everyone got this right. But can anybody in chat tell me who this team came from? So this was as you all got it, Winnipeg. This is Winnipeg Jets. Where did they relocate from most recently?
They came from where? But yeah, like the Colorado Avalanche, like their mascot is Bernie the Saint Bernard because he is
Makes they rescue people in avalanches. I
right,
mean, that makes
exactly.
sense.
Or what's his name? The bird
Ant.
for
The Caps.
bird for the
Cod.
Caps. Yeah, like yes, the national eagle for
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah, it all adds up. But then yet stuff like an octopus for the Red Wings.
I mean, you're gonna have to attack my team on that front. We have a pig named Stormy. I think the original joke was that they were going to say that a lot of pigs died in like the hurricane the year that the hurricanes were founded, and for some reason they decided to use that as their logo. Tell Doug about Red Ball. No. Kim got it incorrect, but and since no one else answered, I'm sorry, but your bonus point leaks away. The Winnipeg Jets came from the Atlanta Thrashers.
Canada just really wanted to take it away from Georgia.
Because Atlanta's had 2 teams taken away from them. I can't even remember what the other Atlanta team was. Because they had a team, and it got relocated, and then they brought the Thrashers back, and then it got relocated to Winnipeg. This weird hockey holding stick doggo.
The Atlanta Flames was the other one.
Went to Calgary. So Flames went to Calgary. Then they brought the Thrashers back in the 90s, and then they went to Winnipeg. Because Atlanta can't sustain a team. It's not a hockey town, and that's fair enough.
For a long time, like when I first got into hockey, I said that when I was too dumb to understand like what being a good team was, I would say that these guys were my NHL team because I liked the logo so much.
Kim hates that logo, which I find hilarious because most people love it.
And then I watched the Mighty Ducks, and at that time in the 90s, the Mighty Ducks had the Ducks mask.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was like, no, the Mighty Ducks. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, I live in Colorado. The Avalanche are doing well. I've been to Avalanche games now. Like, I should be an Avalanche fan.
Me and I picked up hockey when the Canes got pretty good in, like, 2001, and we followed them pretty regular. So I was a Canes fan, but my Western team is the Avalanche. I loved the Avalanche growing up. I loved Foote, and I loved Forsberg, and Patrick Wall was on the wall, I think. I adored the Avalanche when I was a kid. Still love them, by the way. If Carolina and Colorado make it to the Stanley Cup, I'll be happy because I like both of those teams a lot.
Oh, I'm driving to North Carolina. That happens.
I know. We are going to watch the game. Correct answer for this one, as everybody got correct, was Phoenix, which wasn't their original name. Can anybody tell me what their original name was? I'll give a bonus point for that. On the next question. They recently had a name change. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Keeney got it. They were the Arizona Coyotes.
Ah.
And then they changed it to Phoenix.
Because nothing else in Arizona is worth visiting.
Correct. All right, Doug.
This Chomp Man.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Which one's Kenny's team?
The Wild.
No, I'm talking about her team name in the game.
Oh.
I always forget people's team names because they're all, you know, bungholi.
I am
I thought Kim was the last one to answer. Hola, me llamo Bunghulio. You ate my taco. Prepare to die.
And the answer is San Jose.
San Jose.
Crunchy Bungho Supreme.
Done and done. Bonus point was out there. Throwback time! This well thing. I just assumed that I know this because, you know, me. But
wow, someone jumped on that.
I mean, I assume it's one of the most... People love this logo. Are you threatening us? Maybe.
Who said anything about threatening?
I have no veiled threats. Everything I say is a promise. And most everybody got this. This is the Hartford Whalers who became the... I'm not even going to do that. It's Carolina Hurricanes. I wear this jersey like every week. You guys should know this. Come on. We still wear this jersey, though. We have Hartford Whaler night like twice a year.
We are about to piss off a bunch of people.
Yo!
And for the last one,
I was thinking...
Can you tell me the name of the team or the city that this logo was from? This gonna piss some people off.
I thought about our demographic and thought that they would be grumpy.
I'm just waiting for the comments in the chat to explode.
Him. You should know this. I'm disappointed in you. Ooh.
Ooh. Nope.
Not quite. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that'll get it.
All 7 layers.
Oh,
sad face. I love how it counted it. It counted it.
Even
with the sad face.
Even the app was like, yeah, you probably should be sad. I
did. Do you want me to ask for clarification from Grilled Stuffed Bunghole? Because in the answer, it did say the name of the team. So you can have clarification on this. It did say name of the team or city. So you didn't have to do both. Or you didn't have to just guess a city. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I knew most of you would get this correct because I knew you know what's going on. But I also knew that this was one of the more obscure emblems. I thought if we got more non-regulars like Kim, we get more what the hell is that answers.
Of course.
There you go. Yep, points for you.
And for anyone who's like watching and not playing, feel free to scan that QR code in the top right.
Because they're all from Minnesota. Because you're the only person playing not from Minnesota who didn't know that that was the Minnesota North Stars.
So I didn't understand the vitriol with which the like Wild fans felt about them. When I was dating this girl in Minnesota, she took me to a game and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to a Wild game." I'm like, "That's great." And she's like, "Well, maybe. Just be careful." It's like, it's a hockey game. Like, what's the worst that could happen? We get in a fight? Like, ooh, big deal. She's like, no. It's against the Stars. And I was like, what beef do you have with Texas? I don't understand this. And sure as hell, the whole time was just booing and jeering. And I'm like, this was a while ago that this happened, guys. Like, let it go.
I guess the thing is about it is that it's kind of got the, who is the other team that kind of has this complex? But it's got that, like, complex of the team. It's kind of like the Expos.
I don't want to be cursed by Danhausen.
They were a loved team that loved their fans, and the management made the decision to move, right? As I recall, now I may be wrong, correct me Minnesotans, but I'm pretty sure that the management made the call that this team was getting moved, and they just uprooted them and sent them away.
I mean, isn't that how it always works out?
Kind of, but I don't know. Like, I think Hartford was sad when the Whalers left, but I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes teams move because, like, if Arizona leaves if Phoenix leaves Arizona tomorrow, there aren't many people in the desert that are going to be sad they don't have Coyotes anymore. I'm just going to be honest. Like, that team really needs to move. They can't even maintain the ice in that city. I got drafted by them in NHL 2022. We're on an 8-game losing streak, and I'm a build-a-pro. We are so bad. Phil Kessel leads our team in goals. He's a Penguins cast-off. But anyway, I digress.
Jeez. You're going to get us cursed by Danhausen if you keep doing this. And I don't want to pay 100 human monies.
Oh, Lord. The other one I thought about using was the Lions. What's the one that the San Jose Sharks became, I think? Or something like that. The Seals. What was the hockey team that was the Seals? No, well, whatever. You all saw your scores. We let them scroll. It's really tight. Everybody's playing pretty good.
The California Golden Seals.
The Golden Seals, thank you. That was the other team I thought about using, but I think they had their name in their logo. For you, Kimmy. But we are, we're at like a 10-point gap right now. We're within a wager of anyone being in first. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Next category. It won't let me, you know what, I'm just going to exit. And we're going to scroll, and we're going to go question number 17. Category is Ocean and Sea Life. For this category, we're going to do stuff on the ocean. First up, how long can an average, is Kim smiling, green sea turtle hold their breath up to? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you all. You don't know this one, but you know Sea Life. I feel bad.
Noggin. Dude.
And nope, yeah, no, I was about to go into it. You so totally rock, Squirt. Give me some fin. Noggin. Dude. I love that part of that movie. Swimming with the jellies.
Jelly Man. That and the sharks and Crush were like my two favorite parts of that movie.
I like the not the clownfish, the fish that was in the aquarium that had the scar, that was helping Nemo escape.
Oh yeah.
No, what was it? Mr. Turtle's my father, bro. You call me Crush.
That's how I start off every intake. Is not sir, not doctor, not Mr. None of that. No.
I mean, I call all my doctors Doc. Like I'm in an old West town.
Yeah.
I just like the nickname Doc. I love it. And I think it's cool. I really hope it doesn't offend any of the doctors that I have, but I love just calling my doctors Doc. Correct answer, 5 hours. She got it right even though she didn't know it.
Do turtles breathe out of their butt too?
I do.
Or is that turtles?
Wait, did you just literally say, do turtles also breathe out of their butt, or is that turtles? What's the other thing that breathes out of their butt? Worms?
No, it's
whales? Shut up, Kim. We're not talking to you. We're having a discussion between intelligent, drunken hosts. He's doing it. Watch that brain burn.
Well, there's like the soft-shelled turtles. There's the ocean turtles. Then there's regular everyday box turtle kind of things, and some of them breathe out of the butt because they go up to like eat stuff on the bottom of a little like shallow thing of water, and so since their butt's sticking in the air, they breathe through that so that they can keep eating on the bottom.
That's not weird at all.
Yep.
I did like Kenny's anecdote of the turtle in her backyard that suddenly had to run away from a bird, so it zoomed.
Box turtle kind of things. All right. What is the largest fish in the world?
Big fish.
You can be a big fish too.
I'm a big fish now. Dude. Oh god, hiccups. Figured that the sound noise cancellation would have got that. Let's see here. Click, 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 click.
I don't.
Jeez.
Fish are friends, not food.
Fish are friends, not food. Hi, I'm Bruce. Hi, Bruce. I've gone 10 days without eating a fish. Yay! I just love that the one has like fish bones sticking out of his teeth.
I lost my partner. Here, you can have mine.
You can have mine.
We're sorry.
I have.
About Bruce. He's really a nice guy. Let's get to know him.
A nice guy. Oh man.
I never knew my father.
Oh, never knew my father.
My name's Dory, and I don't think I've ever eaten a fish.
Wow.
Such an inspiration.
That whole part's great. I forgot about that.
And the answer is a whale shark. Because blue whales are considered mammals, not fish.
Yeah. Feels bad, blue whale people. Of which there was only one.
Giant oceanic manta ray. I want to see how big that thing is if it's considered if it were considered the biggest fish. Like, I just imagine a mega yacht size just manta ray. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be huge. It'd be nuts.
I'd want to ride it.
Look horrifying. Yeah, that's fair.
Find some way to put like handles on it and just hold on.
Just hold on, like wait, wasn't that what dang it, wasn't that what Aquaman did? Didn't Aquaman ride 2 manta rays? Like
yeah.
a horse with his feet? Yeah, that's exactly it. Doug's living out his childhood. What's the main food source of the leatherback sea turtle? Why be we talking about sea turtles?
Apparently
How'd
somebody
you
really
escape,
likes
Jack? Well,
sea
mate,
turtles.
I took the hair off my back. I tied it in knots and made rope. Wrangled some sea turtles and I rode them out.
Where'd he get the rope?
Sea turtles.
My back hair.
Back hair.
So you're telling me you just lounged around and drank rum for several days and Wade get picked up? Yes.
I hear you, but why is the rum gone? There'll be no living with her after this. We literally watched that the other day. The correct answer for the munchy munchy leatherback sea turtles is jellyfish. They eat the jellies. Hey, and there's Bruce. Fish are friends, not food. But jellyfish are apparently a turtle delicacy.
Kanye West loved fish sticks.
Fish sticks? I love fish sticks.
He's gay fish.
He's a gay fish. That was a good episode.
How much ocean water can a single oyster filter daily?
Hot. Oh, oysters. You weird little freaks. I love how Domino's asked me, it's like, hey, have you thought about doing carry out? We're only 20 minutes away. I'm like, yes, Domino's, I have thought about that. And you know what I thought? I'm currently hosting trivia, so I need you to bring me my damn pizza. That's why I clicked delivery.
See, they say, like, we're only 20 minutes away. It's like, yes, but that's a 40-minute drive.
That's what I told somebody the other day. I think one of my friends was asking me to play games. And I was like, he's like, how long are you gonna, what do you got to do? I was like, I got to go pick Taz up from the groomer. He's like, oh, you won't be gone for like 10 minutes or something, right? And I'm like, dude, it's like a 25-minute drive to the groomer. Plus I have to go in there and pay for him. It's going to be like an hour and 10 minutes probably. Nothing's ever a short drive. It's not a thing.
No, there's no short.
Especially in a city. Like, you're 5 minutes from anything, but it takes 30 minutes to get there.
Yep. Right, the answer is 50 gallons.
The Caps have not managed to do anything yet. I have it on in the background. Oh, good job, clams. That's a lot of dang water for a teeny tiny fish. Well, crustacean? Sure, whatever it is. You're a mollusk. I can't know why, but it won't let me, like, continue to the next question. I have to go in and out. Earth's largest mountain range stretches 40,000 miles, and guess what? Is it underwater? True or false? Distance, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I don't even do a bonus on this, so in our notes for this one. 40,000 miles. That is 12 times the distance from New York to California, and 1.5 times the circumference of the globe. And see, that's how you're all four in. It pretty much makes sense that, yes, that has to stretch underwater. Otherwise, we would see it.
Yeah.
So you think about that. The Appalachians, Kim's a smartass, stretch from New York down to Georgia. This mountain range would stretch from New York to California 12 times. And I mean, the Rockies are what? From like Arizona, Colorado area all the way up to Washington. And that's probably about the same distance.
Beyond that, into Canada.
Yeah, they do go up into Canada. You're right. I need a safe space with puppies. Oh, yeah, the answer did yell at them, didn't it? I do like that all our answers were all caps. Quit trying to do things for me, phone. All
right. The tentacles of a lion's mane jellyfish can grow over 100 feet long. True or false?
So once you answer this question, I will give you a bonus for this one. Bonus point, because you all need them. How many story tall building would this be? Or how much taller? So this would be taller than a blank story building if it's stretched out. So I'm asking for a number of stories.
So a number between 1 and 100.
I really sometimes want to subtract from Rusty's score for the stupid answers he gives. 967. So a story is around 10 feet, so this would be just over 10 stories.
Think how
Continuous.
far it is from your floor to your ceiling. Add about a foot or half a foot above and below.
And now you're thinking with portals.
And that is a story.
All
Now
right.
stack them on top of each other.
You did it. We're also proud. This isn't math. You're not my supervisor.
I don't want to get cursed.
I ain't worried about getting cursed. You put that voodoo magic on me all you want, Ricky Bobby. I ain't worried about it.
All right. The answer is false.
No, it wasn't. The answer was true.
True. You all put false. That's right.
The
The answer
was
wasn't
true,
false.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer was not false, which is why I tried to gift a bonus point. Which U.S. state has the greatest amount of oceanic coastline, with more miles of coastline than all the rest of the United States combined?
Jeez.
Riot!
Let's
Yeah, this
start a riot.
God, I love 3 Days Grace.
I mean, comparing.
Category next week is all 3 Days Grace. Done.
I mean, comparing anything to the contiguous 49 or 48, sorry, is, I mean, we're essentially missing what? The bottom 2/3 and the entire top of the country of the contiguous do not have coastline.
That's true.
But then Hawaii is 100% coastline.
It's also very small.
I don't know how
Yeah.
how would
And
you
then
count
Florida- I think
Alaska though?
Florida's-
How would you count Alaska though? Because it turns into the Bering Strait and then the Arctic Sea instead of the ocean.
That's true. I guess there's a way that they measure it. World map. I assume that there's like a distinction between what is Pacific Ocean and what is... Actually, no. If you look at it, it has Pacific Ocean above and below it. So the Bering Sea is, I guess, a little further out in some little gap there.
I guess so. But how
Or
do you
maybe
like?
the Bering Sea is in the Pacific Ocean? Maybe that's true.
How do
I
you?
never
How,
thought
you
about
can't
that.
do that. Where it's just like, hey, here's this body of water that has
Yeah,
no like
It is.
defining
Bering-
feature.
The Bering Sea is a marginal sea of the northern Pacific Ocean. So it's a sea in the Pacific Ocean. That's why.
That's stupid.
There you go, Douglas.
That's
You've
stupid.
learned.
Also, Alaska's cheating because the Aleutian Islands count as Alaska, and those suckers are gone forever.
Dog, it don't matter if they cheated or not. Go look at a world map. Alaska is like 3/4. What's not touching Canada is all ocean. The closest thing we got is Florida, our little dingle dongle that the ocean wraps around.
Yeah, but still, they're cheating. Because then, yeah.
I mean, fair.
Also, like, aside from the major cities that are like just on the coast, right inside of Alaska, if you're going up like northwest, there's nothing up there, like at all.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Yeah, Alaska is ginormous. You all got it right with Alaska.
No.
It has 6,640 coastline miles of coastline. And it does include the islands that Doug mentioned, which has 33,000 more miles of coastline. Good Lord.
Which is the only
agree,
it's the only space that has ever been set foot on by an enemy nation. Because the Japanese tried to invade a couple of the Aleutian Islands and got pushed back real quick. Even though they were fighting over maybe a 1 mile square like island. Like, no, screw you, get off.
Yeah, I don't know. 9 out of 10 would return. I've heard good things about Alaska. I know a bunch of people that have been on cruises up there, and it's just beautiful. But it is,
I've heard don't go in the summer, because the national bird up there is the mosquito. And the sun never goes down, and it's hot as hell.
well, there you go.
But also in the winter, it's kind of pick your poison, though, I would assume.
Let's say. All right, take us to halftime, Douglas.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
One big one. Let's see here.
What is the plural of octopus?
Say octopi because that's what I want to.
That is correct. It's not
Probably
octopi.
Not correct.
It's octipodes.
We're an octipity.
Because octopus is derived from Greek, not Latin. And the multiplicative in Greek is ides, so it's octipodes.
Octopussies. I agree.
Octipodes nuts.
These nuts. Alright. How many hearts does an octopus have?
3!
It does. It has 3 hearts.
Did you guys watch Finding Nemo recently, I assume?
I mean, I didn't write this.
I mean, yeah, not you, but you guys as in, like, everyone writing.
The greater collective?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, I keep writing James Bond questions, and I haven't watched a Bond movie in like 5 years. So. Or no, I did watch the most recent one, but you know what I mean. It's just what's in my mind.
I haven't watched
Scoreboard!
the most recent one. What is it, like?
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die.
Really good.
Haven't seen it yet. Need to.
Actually, really good. You should watch it. It's sad, but it's really good. I got Scoreboard scrolling.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. First place 56, second place 52, third place 51, and then Crunchy Bung Hole Supreme with 30 points.
Again, how do
Top
you have?
three are in a battle.
How do you have the most people on your team, and you're still in last place?
Not to like take words out of Kim's mouth here, but trash.
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 We risked
We
it.
risked it.
And fucked it up.
We had to gamble. It was halftime. They didn't want to go into the locker room with no points, and it was a failure. Also, what else going on, but also trash.
You're in
You gotta
Florida.
block
There's
that.
always fire trucks, ambulances,
I
and
was about
police
to say.
cars.
That should be on the regular.
And it's always for fun reasons. It's never for, like, shootings. Actually, it probably is for shootings, but shootings in super
they'll be like
ridiculous
that.
ways. Like, my pet crocodile got a hold of a gun and accidentally shot me in the thigh.
Our boa constrictor learned how to use the pump shotgun.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need to pick? You need some more booze? You doing all right?
I'm good to go if you are.
I'm good to go. Let's rock and roll into minor league baseball team. We're going to give you the name of a minor league baseball team, or as my writer liked to put it here, baseball is back in full swing. And now I'm going to leave. So, here's a round on baseball. Minor league system has some interesting teams. Just tell me if the given name is real or not. 50-50, real or fake. First one, the Rocket City Trash Pandas. I'll tell you why I find this funny here in a second. As I drink.
If they are a real team or not, if they didn't take the opportunity to somehow contact Marvel and say, hey, or I guess Disney, and say, hey,
Have Rocket.
how much for Rocket?
How much for Rocket?
Except instead of, like, guns, he'd have, like, baseball bats or something.
So, one of the YouTube people that I watch, his NCAA 14 franchise team is the Rocket City Moonmen in Alabama. And their emblem is literally just a rocket. But it's in Alabama near one of the, like, NASA facilities, so he thought it was funny. But, yes, this is a real team. There are Rocket City Trash Pandas.
I want to go to a game.
I want to go to the... I'm not going to bring them up just in case they're on here.
I need to check.
Oh my god, their emblem is pretty great.
Okay, they're not in here, but
gonna...
I do want to go see the Savannah Bananas.
I want to see the Savannah Bananas, man. That's pure entertainment. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to TikTok and look up the Savannah Bananas.
They are hilarious.
Since we were at halftime and it hasn't been linked, here's our Discord. Come check it out and hang out with us if we play games. That's where we hang out, as everybody knows. I'm going to link all of the logos as we go along if they're a real team.
Yep. The Naperville Meat Newts. Naperville Meat Newts.
Yeah. Let's see here. Drunk ramblings. Nope. General chat. Do I just put them in general chat? I'm just gonna put them in general chat. It'll be fine.
People are gonna be real confused if they're looking through like,
Well, maybe you should have attended trivia.
Good.
Get wrecked. I'm surprised that we didn't have a note for this one. I'll be honest.
Nope.
Well, there you go.
Oh, they're fake. The Naperville Meat Newts are not a team.
Thank goodness. That concerns me. The Omaha Storm Chasers. Omaha Storm Chasers.
You wanted to say Crashers.
I did want to say Crashers. I wanted them to be the Storm Crashers. I'm a little disappointed. Naming missed there.
Well, there you go.
Even if they're real or they're fake, I am looking up just to see if they have a logo or not.
I feel like that's gonna get bad real quick. I would not want to search the term meat newt.
I had searched the term meat newt and it just pulled up a bunch of newts, so we're good. The correct answer. Yeah, I thought the same thing though. This is a real team. AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals in the International League.
The Kannapolis Cannonballers. Kannapolis.
That's where I live, by the way. Kim should get this correct.
Wait, like for real?
Yeah, Kannapolis is North Charlotte.
Oh.
Yeah, see, they play in yeah, we're done, thank goodness. They play in the Carolina League. This is a real team. They changed their name, sadly. Can anyone give me their name from before? Actually, that's a good bonus here, because I actually know this.
I think you're the only person who knows that here.
Yeah, I am. Kim, do you have a guess? So they were the Kannapolis Intimidators, because it's the town that Dale Earnhardt was from. And they decided to revise the team name for some reason, and they changed to the Kannapolis Cannonballers. So they are real.
I mean, I wonder if that's
Carolina League as a farm team for the White Sox.
I wonder if that's a call out to like Cannonball Run.
I can't remember exactly why they changed. I think they just asked people what they liked. They had like 5 name options, and that's the one that people liked. Maybe it is.
Never turn to an internet poll to name anything.
Kim said the other name sucked. Nice. The Sugarland Space Cowboys. God, I love Matthew McConaughey.
So these are
Yeah.
So how does the minor league work? Because there's like AAA. Is that the lowest or highest?
So double A, AAA I think is the highest, because I think AAA is what leads to the show. But I'd have to look it up because I forget.
So you have to work way up from like beer league,
So
single A.
Start in single A, work to double A, then work to AAA, and I think after AAA you go. I think AAA is the minor leagues, but I can't remember.
Has Tim Tebow made it onto a team yet?
He played for a while on a farm team, but I can't remember, to be honest.
I think it was the Red Sox farm team.
Was it the Sox? That might be right. Look it up, figure it out. I believe in you. Everyone, split this one dead down the middle. This is a real stinking team, because Mitch was super excited about it. They're a AAA affiliate for the Houston Astros. Sugarland Space Cowboys. So great. All right, let's see here. I gotta get more logos because we're getting ahead of ourselves. Actually, it's just them. What are you talking about? You're behind. It's Doug's logo question. What do you want from me? I don't even have to type their name for this one because they put their name in their logo.
And that is a real team.
Yeah, they were real. I've linked their logo.
What the hell? All right.
I do think what was cool was the Cannonballers have the Dale Earnhardt mustache on their logo.
That's awesome.
I think I asked that one. I think this is yours. Yeah, it is, because the next one would be mine. You get the final.
Amarillo Sod Poodles.
I just like when people name things, like either this fictional name or if they're a real team. Who decides to use the word sod in your team name?
They're very proud of their sod.
We like the
production.
earth out here.
We're the number one sod producer in the country. And we like our poodle breeding.
Yeah, we do.
Jeez.
I don't make the rules. All right.
And the answer is they are real.
It's another real team. Ah, the sod poodles. The thing doesn't look like a poodle
That's
at
not
all.
a poodle, that's a hamster.
Well, it really, to me, it looks like a what is it? Like the thing, the little things that curl into a ball.
Armadillo?
Thank you. See, they should have just been the Amarillo armadillos. Easy peasy. How hard is that? Get it together, naming people. The next one, the New Haven Sewer Sharks. Follow the shark gif. Am fan.
Oh, left shark.
Do, 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 do. Everybody coming in pretty quick. That is a fake team. And now I have to go look up what sewer sharks are.
Ooh, look up street sharks, because those are cooler than sewer sharks.
So you get a old video game for the sewer sharks from Sega. There was a game called Sewer Shark.
Ah.
All right, bring it home.
The Akron Rubber Ducks.
We likes us some dirt.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Why do I go down the hole? Oh. I don't understand the minor leagues. Did we ever learn? Did we learn anything during this category? I don't think.
No, just who affiliates
just
were of
weird
what.
Logos. Just some weird logos. Everybody's in.
And the answer is they are real.
Here's their logo.
That looks like Daffy Duck just tried to join NASCAR.
See, to me, it looks like you took Daffy Duck and merged him with the Mighty Duck, and then put flames behind it.
Yeah, that looks about right.
All right, throwing up the scrolly board.
Throw up the scrolly board.
Scrolly board should be up while I go research how the minor leagues work.
Oh, geez, we're going back to our days of bourbon, whiskey, scotch. Because that used to be all that Brian used to write. It was like bourbon questions.
One scotch, one beer.
There is 0.07 points separating first and second place.
And then third place is like 3 points behind that, almost on the dot. Like,
sorry,
the top three are in a battle, and then Kenny's here for pride. I think after their Star Wars week last week, they just didn't have anything left in the tank. That's my theory.
That's fair.
So, Doug, you start at the bottom. You have rookie ball, low high ball, double A, and then triple A.
I want to know where the Savannah Bananas fall. Though I mean, they're their own league, but
Bananas.
So they play the same team every time because it's
play in Coastal Plain League in the West Division. Coastal Plain League.
Well, they play the same team every time though because it's like the
like the Harlem Globetrotters,
right? Where they play the Generals and they switch sides all the time. Like just because you're playing the Bananas.
Apparently, we just see that because according to this, they've won 2 league championships.
Huh.
So apparently, they do play in a legitimate league.
I wonder if it's like they do goof around games. Like they go play a game at a town and then they do a goof around game the next day or something like that.
They're level D and they are a Woodback Collegiate Summer Baseball League. So they're college players recruited from and throughout the nation. So that's what this is about, and they have 6 teams. The league has expanded over the years with teams across North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia. So there you go.
Interesting. All right.
I was like you. I really thought that they were just like the Globetrotters, but you know,
Yep.
we're just happy to be involved. All right. The next category, as Doug has already alluded to, is bourbon. Because Mitch went to Kentucky 2 weeks ago, here's a whole round on what we learned about bourbon. First question, true or false? Bourbon has to come from Kentucky to legally be called bourbon. Kim's angry. She doesn't know bourbon.
I don't either.
Pizza be baking. I mean, I don't know whiskey all that round. Or whiskey. I don't know booze all that well, so.
I don't know booze well. I just know what I like and what I don't.
Doug, I don't know booze well. I just drink.
That's pretty much it.
That's me. Seriously.
I have my favorites. I have the stuff I don't like. And when people are like, here, try this new thing, I don't remember what it is. I just remember the name of it.
Yep, pretty much. The correct answer, that is false, actually. One of the biggest misconceptions of bourbon, it came from anywhere in the United States. It can come from anywhere in the U.S. to be called bourbon. So bourbon's a U.S. thing. I didn't even know that.
Nope. In order to be considered bourbon, at least what % of the mash has to be corn grain?
I guess that makes sense. I hadn't thought about our note that's in there. I do know that bourbon and whiskey are highly related.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I know.
Comes down to brewing technique or something like that.
Yeah, well, also, what you put in, how long you let it age, stuff like that.
And what you let it age in as well.
With 2 minutes to go, the Caps have conceded and given up 2 goals in a row.
Wait, 2 minutes to go in what? The game?
First period.
Oh, okay.
First period, yes.
It's like it's been too short a time to be... Right, yeah. And the answer is 51%. If it's 80%, it's corn whiskey.
It's the corn whiskey, which I think I have downstairs. What was the first commercial distillery opened in the United States?
United States. I like candy.
Yeah, I said free candy. I wonder why. I wonder if people know if they go check out our Facebook posts, they get some free candy, which might be answers for questions.
I like candy.
I like candy. So if you had checked our post earlier today on Facebook, #socials. Do we have a socials tag thing? Did I make that?
Maybe? I don't know.
I have not.
No.
That'll be a thing not next week, but the week after. Don't you worry.
I feel like we have
you would have known.
We have an Insta, we have Facebook.
Yep, we have an Insta, a Facebook, a
Twitter, maybe? No.
Discord, and a Discord.
Yeah.
And then Twitch. Those are the 4 that we have linked. But you would have known that one of our free answers this week was Evan Williams for some reason. And you would have known that Evan Williams was obviously the oldest commercial distillery. 1783, beating out Jim Beam by 2 years. And Jack Daniels is... I don't know. He doesn't have Jack Daniels listed in his little thing here. So I'm guessing that... Yeah. I don't know. There were reasons, I'm sure.
What year was the first bourbon distillery opened in Bourbon County, Kentucky?
Bourbon County, Kentucky.
Also, bonus point, can you tell us what the distillery was named?
I do love, like, the second part of this. So Bourbon County was a dry county. And I find that funny because, Lynchburg, where Jack Daniels is made, is still a dry county.
Yep.
So you cannot purchase Jack Daniels in the county that it's made in. You can get given samples at the distillery, but you have to buy it somewhere else.
See, I would be.
They might have finally got a thing to where they can sell it at their distillery, but I don't think they can.
I'd be that guy I'd put my, like, if I had to contend with that, I would buy the land, like, on the corner or like on the edge of the county, and then buy the next parcel of land in the next county over, and be like, hey, walk 10 feet that way to our shop, and you are in a different county.
Buy all our booze.
All right, and the answer is 2014.
No one got it correct.
Nope. And the distillery name
in 2014.
Yep.
So Hartfield and Co. in Paris, Kentucky, Bourbon County was a dry county until that year, thanks to the Volstead Act of 1919. So they couldn't even open a distillery. That's crazy.
Jeez.
Dry counties, baby. We don't need booze. All right, true or false? There are more barrels of bourbon in Kentucky than people.
I love that Mila Kunis
Yep.
endorsed Jim Beam.
It's pretty great.
Yep.
It's a good commercial.
She's a
also
nice
just
lady.
fun. Is it her? Who's her husband?
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, I love the Cheetos commercial.
Yeah. But she caught me on the counter.
It was me.
Shaggy, help me out. I ain't getting involved in this one, man.
I ain't getting involved in this one. I was listening to a 2000 throwback list the other day, and that song came on. I was like, this song's actually pretty good. I forgot. Like, I thought it was mostly just like a trolley song. Nah, it's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It was definitely a one-hit wonder, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure. This is true. There are about 4 million people in Kentucky and 7.5 million barrels in the rick houses. Good Lord. That's a lot of bourbon.
What percent of bourbon naturally evaporates each year through the barrel aging process?
I am doing thing. I am doing thing.
Yes, I am not dead, Marvin. Thank you.
Marvin! Yeah, Doug's not dead. He's sick, but not dead. Not dead yet.
I'm getting better.
What? He turned me into a newt. I've never even watched all of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but I can quote way too much of it. Ah. We really need to get a Cheers emote made.
Yep. All right. Answer.
The answer was
3%.
What?
They call it the angel's share, and it can cause bourbon distilleries to lose up to a third of their product over the course of 10 years.
Ben put that in chat before you said it. I think Ben's team gets a bonus point for that. He literally called it the angel's share. We didn't ask it, and he just knew it.
Yeah.
That was in our notes.
I'd say we give him a point.
Which team you on, Ben? I think he's grilled stuffed bunghole. That's my guess, but he's probably crunchy bunghole supreme. Nope.
Oh wait, hold on.
Jamie's crunchy bunghole supreme.
You got the next one. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're good, dude. I was just gonna offer Ben his bonus point. If you'll tell me your team name. All right. The next question: who is often credited as being the inventor of bourbon? I still don't know any of these names. Like, I always forget that the whiskeys are named after, like, real people. Like, Jim Beam was a real dude that brewed whiskey. Or bourbon. I forget to, like, link those together as a unit. I also love this gif of just bourbons appearing on a counter. That's pretty great. Everybody in already, and a bunch of correct answers. Good job, team. That would be Elijah Craig. The Samuels family is also credited since they created their own bourbon supply. They didn't start marketing it and selling it until 1814. And this would be the last question of the round. It's time for wagers. Since Ben didn't tell me anything, he didn't get his bonus point. I know the scores are close, though. So, smart wagers, ladies and gentlemen. Except for Keeney. You get to wager it all and keep trying. How many official distilleries are on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail? I don't think we have a plus or minus here, but since Doug isn't here and I get to do this by myself, we're going plus or minus 5. So within 5, how many official distilleries are on the trail? I believe in you guys. You can do this. Bottoms up. Nice gif. It's always 69. I love you people. But it's never 69. Some classic gambles. Not many people except for the good old Crunchy Bunghole Supremes losing points. The correct answer here would have been 42. And sadly, I think Crunchy Bunghole Supreme would have been the closest at 22, 20 away. Yeah. Good job, team. Proud of you guys. Let's throw up the scoreboard. See where everybody's at. I'm pretty sure we're still close because there were no major gambles there because nobody knew how many were on the trail. Scoreboard up for me, please. Come on, scoreboard. There it is. First place, Beefy 7-layer bungholes up to 86 points. Grilled stuffed bunghole in second, 78. And E in third at 73. And bringing up the rear, Crunchy bunghole and Supreme at 37. So we are within, what, 10 points of the top? 73, what was the top? 86, 13 points? With our two brains combined, we make... Sorry, I had to quote the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case there. We make Officer Squarehead.
I don't see at this point how anyone can back Amber Heard, like, just because of how, like, not even because of how, like, the case has gone, but just because how incompetent everyone on her team is.
Did you hear her therapist, or what was it? Was it therapist?
Oh, the psychological evaluator?
Psychiatrist, yeah, on the stand.
What, the one she hired or the one that...
Yeah, the one she hired.
Oh my gosh.
She hired was bad. It was ugly.
Oh, and then come to find out she's not actually an expert witness.
No, that's not good. Hearsay.
Yep, hearsay.
Objection.
So,
uh,
that is my favorite. You want to ask another question so he can object to that one too?
I believe my favorite part was when I literally stopped what I was saying in my little diagnosis and said, "Do you want to go ahead and say hearsay?"
Yes.
I believe that was what I loved. Is if you go watch some of the TikToks, Johnny Depp learns what hearsay is and literally go, "So we were in the bedroom fight. You know what that's hearsay? I'm just not going to say it." Do you want to object? It's hearsay. Yeah, he would like stop in the middle of his like what he was saying and look at their lawyer, and the lawyer would be like, yeah, hearsay."
And then the guy objecting to his own hearsay, which...
Oh, man. Objecting to your...
Well, technically not... He can't do that. He can ask for the statement to be struck for hearsay.
From the record. Yeah.
He's like...
But since he has asked it, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Anyway.
Final round. Let's do the one-hit wonders.
Speaking of Shaggy's one-hit wonders...
Yeah.
Speaking of, so this is my last beer in the fridge, so I probably won't be drinking for the next week or so. But it's Fighting a Hokie.
Yay! I heard those were terrible.
I described them to Marvin when we went to a tech game as, if I say the word beer, what flavor comes to mind? He's like, well, I don't know, just beer, I guess. I was like, here you go, and he drank it. He's like, holy crap, you're not kidding. This just tastes like beer. Like tastes like beer. That's the only descriptor for it is beer.
I'd say that's fair enough. It's a beer.
Yep.
All right, we've all heard of the bangers in our lifetime. Some of them are one-hit wonders, but can you remember the artist or band behind the one-hit wonder? Let's find out. I'll give you the song. You give me the artist or band. First up, Bad Day. No, you know this. Come on, Bad Day. Everybody's favorite American Idol song. Lucas's.
I am so upset.
I never said he was on American Idol. I said everybody's favorite American Idol song, you nerd. Chill out. Sorry,
I'm so upset by this that Handlebars is not on this. I rocked out to Handlebars. I still have it memorized to this day.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
With no handlebars. Doug, damn it!
I'm not trying to get DMCA'd.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I actually used this song in my follow-up TikTok to the one TikTok I have that's gone mildly viral, the fight in Elden Ring. My follow-up was literally 10 deaths of me being murdered by the thing that I finally killed. I just had Bad Day playing in the background. Oh, it was great. And
Marvin, if we go to karaoke night, 100% I will sing Handlebars.
Now, if we go to karaoke night, Lucas will sing anything.
Oh, yeah.
That would be Daniel. I hate his last name. Daniel P.
Powder?
Powder? Yeah, I think that's how it's said.
Gonna go to the place that's the best. Spirit in the Sky. I did not know this was a one-hit wonder. I was attributed to a different band. Or a different person. Or a different band person? I don't know.
Every time I hear Spirit in the Sky, I think of Wheel in the Sky by Journey.
Yep.
That's all I
Wheel
get.
in the sky keeps on turning.
Yeah, got it.
Which has the kind of this. It has the same kind of like bop
Cadence
to it
to it,
that
right?
yeah, that Spirit in the Sky does.
I agree. I don't know what I would even call us. I was trying to make our social bar while we were finishing this up. We're not a business. We're creative, but under creative, there's no good option. So I clicked entertainment. Are we comedy?
Yes, I think we're hilarious.
I mean, I know we're hilarious. I guess we're technically a live event.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna go with. It'll be fine. Don't think it matters.
I feel like
Alright,
if we put
just saying
live
the
event comedy though, it's immediately gonna be like, oh, stand up. No.
I mean, kind of.
Uh,
We try.
it's sit down.
I'm so funny.
All right. The answer.
We're the opposite of stand-up.
The answer is Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah, I never would have got
If
that.
that ain't a Jewish name, I don't know what is.
That's fair enough. I'd get knocked down. Tub thumping? Is that actually the name of that song?
Yep.
I did not know that was the name of that song.
I only know the name of this band because of Fired Up.
Yeah, exactly. I only know it because of Fired Up, number one. Number two, I used to raid with a guy from Indiana. And there were these, like, Krog-looking things that had, like, maws and 2 legs and a tail. And all I ever think of when I hear this band or the name is, he went, you know those guys we kill? You know those Chumbawamba-looking motherfuckers?
Yep.
So, that's what I always think of when I think of that.
I get knocked down.
But I'll get up again. God, I love Fired Up. It makes me so happy.
The ultimate dance-off song for Star-Lord. Oh, child.
Oh, Star-Lord. I love that intro. It's so good.
I don't know which one I like more, honestly. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 opener with Mr. Blue Sky is fantastic, don't get me wrong. And I absolutely love it, but I think it benefits from a bigger budget than what the first one had. And just the wholesomeness.
Just clean, man.
The first one, yeah, just him just dancing by himself, just rocking out. Just, it's so pure.
It is. I truly love the intro in the first one. It's so good.
And also, when you throw like the entire intro onto Baby Groot, of course it's gonna look better. Like everyone loves Baby insert thing here.
Yeah, I agree.
Baby Yoda, Baby Groot, Baby... I don't know.
Stuff. Baby stuff.
Baby Muppets.
Ooh, Baby Muppets. That's true. That was a thing.
Muppet Babies. Sure. Yeah.
Right. I mean, they're just cuter. That's how it works.
Answer is the 5 stair steps.
The 5 stair steps. Yeah, I definitely would have whiffed some of these questions real hard. The next one. Oh, yep, it's doing the thing. Exit, scroll, 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 scroll. Question 45.
You know you can change the filter to be...
What's up?
I was going to say, you know you can change the filter to be only unasked questions, right?
You know what, Doug? I just like to click the buttons, okay? It locks up sometimes on the release score. I don't know why. So when I click release score, it just stays there. Anyway, baby, don't hurt me. What is love? God, no. Nah. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Keeping this channel. I like it. Did a lot of work here.
You can do the head bob. That's not...
Was it the song from the Diet Pepsi commercial?
No, it's from oh,
they do the head bob.
No, it's damn it, why I'm gonna kill myself for not knowing this. SNL movie, What Is Love, Baby Don't Hurt, and they're doing the Night at the Roxbury. There we go. Night at the Roxbury. Yeah.
I thought they used it in the whatchamacallit. Damn it. I thought they used it in the Super Bowl Diet Pepsi commercial. But most of you got that. Well, half of you got that. That was Hadaway. Good song.
I'm working the end of the week, so don't work tomorrow.
One hit wonders. Let's see here. Love that Pepsi commercial. I'm checking now. All right, Doug. 46.
46. Play this song and the white people will come running. Oh God.
Wait,
come on, Eileen.
Oh, I thought it was the YMCA.
But I barely even know her.
Oh God. Oh,
I feel like after a certain point, if you've been in band long enough, you know Eileen.
Yeah.
For the uninitiated, I have learned it's universal across all marching bands or pep bands that when the band director yells out, "Come on, Eileen," the response is normally, "But I barely even know her."
But I barely know her. Oh, Lord. Finally one I would have got right at least, so that's nice. Yep. I was right. It was a Diet Pepsi Max commercial for the Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
So they are all falling asleep doing the head nod. And they start drinking Diet Pepsi Max, and they all start doing the head bob. It was when they started putting ginseng in soft drinks.
Ah.
I remember this fad because I remember Mountain Dew MDX.
That's... MDX is something completely different now.
Yeah, I know, right? I loved that stuff back in the day. And they were like, yeah, it's got ginseng, and it's like a energy drink, but not. God, remembering this band's name is so tough. What is it, Doug?
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Dexy? I always call them Dexy's Midnight Riders. I always get it wrong. Does this song think what I mean? That's pretty great. That's pretty great. Penultimate question, and we are going to do the point review because this is damn close. One of the most famous phone numbers of all time: 8675309.
Again,
Jenny.
This is another one that I attribute to someone else.
Who do you put this with? Because I'll tell you who I thought it was. I was positive this was the Police.
Yeah, I mean, I would put it.
I don't know why, but I was positive it was them.
That like generation of music, not generation, but that like
the Police, but like that little pocket.
Yeah, that like niche that the Police fell into, like the Sting style of.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. This was a Tommy Two-Tone. Scores are released. The scroll banner is up. Let's look at the scores and see how close it is in the wager round. She's back! She waved at me earlier, so I had to try to get her back. They're up. We're at 100 points for Beefy 7-layer bunghole. Grilled stuffed bunghole at 92 points. And E at 86. We're not even going to worry about Kenny. She's somewhere down there, almost half the points below people. So, with a correct wager here, second place overtakes first. First has to risk it a little bit, but with a bad wager, they could drop. Ooh, this could be interesting. And if Kim can wager it all, and the top falters on the final one-hit wonder, we can have chaos! And if you all get it wrong, I'm giving the prize to Kenny, because you all suck!
Yep.
All right, Doug, what's the final question? Let's do it.
And for the last question, it only seems fitting to ask about the anthem of bars that are ready for everyone to go the fuck home. Closing time.
Closing time. Is that the right song? Am I on? I don't know. Kenny, I hope this doesn't come across as me making too much fun of you guys. I would be trash at trivia. That's why I host. I have to host because I know nothing. I'm a dum-dum.
Hey, those who can't teach, right?
That's right. Those who can't teach instead
teach Jim.
Read questions to others.
Yeah, become test proctors.
There it is.
Or become test writers. I want to know what the answer to this question is, so I'm just gonna ask them.
Exactly. No, I respect the desire to keep playing. All right, all the answers are in, and all of my amazing breakdown of what could happen mattered not. What was the correct answer, Doug?
Seismonic. Or semisonic,
And-
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I always say seismonic.
That's why
I
I'm
don't know
excited
why.
about Star Wars. I'm confidently unconfident. This song was written in Minnesota. Of course it was. Alright, I'm putting the scores up to scroll, but a dominant final answer from the beefy 7-layer bunghole.
Just so beefy. So
bunghole.
bungholy.
I mean, yeah, there it is.
I mean,
You got me.
There's also a grilled stuffed bunghole, which that just sounds uncomfortable.
Doesn't it though? Ah, she came back and I didn't wave. I feel bad.
No.
That's a 20-point win in the end. Kim didn't wager any points, and the grilled stuff dropped slightly. So, a nice solid across the board. I'll kill the rest of the drink.
Yep. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We will not be back next week. We are going to take a week off, and then
wins.
we will be back on the 19th. So
We'll be back on the 19th with a cool category about Easter eggs. So go study up on your movie Easter eggs.
yeah.
Can't learn some things. I believe in you. Ben, way to go. We are proud of you. If you will get with one of us in all the ways you know to contact us, we'll take care of you for your praise.
Yep. Now I'm going to go write a whole round on Ready Player One because that was nothing but Easter eggs.
I know, right? Love it.
Yep. All right, everyone. Have a good one. We will be over in Discord if you want to join us. But otherwise, we will talk to y'all later. Kenny, I will drink. I just saw the all. And